Good morning, everyone. So today in reading, we are going to be talking about how we should talk and think in response to our nonfiction texts. All right, so I have a chart that'll help us get our talking and our thinking ready. All righty. Okay, so I'm going to use these sentence starters to try and help my talking and thinking about our nonfiction text. So I'm going to think back to our frogs story. Okay, and I'm thinking about how frogs need to be by water so their skin doesn't dry out. Their skin needs to be slimy, so they need to be near water. All right, so I'm picturing how this goes by thinking, if a frog kind of goes away from the water and the sun comes out, it's going to need to go back to the water because its skin is going to dry out underneath the sun. So it needs to go back to the water so the skin can get slimy again. And now I'm thinking, in our text, we compared frogs and toads. Now I'm thinking, well, frogs and toads are similar, but toads, they don't have to be wet. This makes me think why is that? Why do toads not have, their bodies don't need to be wet, but frogs do? So I wonder what makes a toad's body not need to be as wet and slimy as frogs' bodies need to. So I'm wondering why that is. All right, hopefully you can see how I use these four to help my thinking and my talking, as well as my writing about my response to our nonfiction text, how these helped me get my thinking going. All right, let me show you your independent work for today. Oh, it's all the way over. All right, so you have two things to do for reading today. So your first is this talking and thinking in response to reading activity, and then Lexia. So let's look at this. It says, find a nonfiction book on Epic for today. You'll read for 20 minutes. I've linked Epic down here for you. You will use the sentence prompts below to write about the nonfiction text you read today. So you will choose at least, how many prompts? How many prompts at least? At least 2 prompts. 2 prompts. So you get to pick from this whole list at least 2. You can pick more if you want, but you have to have at least 2 prompts. It can be any one of these 2. Okay? All right, how you go to type this is you click Submit Assignment, okay? And then your text box pops up down here. So you'll use these sentence prompts to type out your answers about your nonfiction book. All right, once you're done, you'll click Submit Assignment. Remember, if you have any questions, please message me on Canvas. Okay, after you get done with reading, you'll move on to math. All right, I will see you all Wednesday morning.